Hello, I'm Jeffrey Sanders, father of Dick. I was born in 1908 in Evidemment, Kansas. My parents were very wealthy people who always worked. My father was a farmer, and thanks to his father, he inherited of many lands. He had tractors all over the place, so you can wonder if he changed them every week. My mother was a photographer who was always in the cutting edge of technology. She loved to take photos and film all she lives in everyday life. But in 1925, my father died of the Spanish flu after returning of Barcelona. So I took over the family business at 17 with my Douglass Playwood. We were the same age and we worked out.
Hi, I'm Douglass Playwood and I live in Kansas. Since I was young, I have always worked on the Sanders family farm. They were very wealthy in our village and they were always on the cutting edge of technology. The father is not very nice to me, but Jeffrey and I were real fake brothers.
Everything was fine, but 4 years later, when I started to investing in the stock market, where I betting all my dollars, I was so sure of my idea. But the stroke of genius took place in October 1929. So to earn more, I cleared all my lands to make more profit. But one thing happens the following year. That's Dust Bowl.
The Dust Bowl is a climatic event which touched the center of the USA at the beginning of the 30s. Following the crisis, the farmers decided to clear more in order to make more profit. That accumulated a lot of dust from the dry land and then created a gigantic tornado of dust that destroyed crops and buildings.
That's years of 1913. I lost all of my land. All of I had become desert. My house was starting to crumble, and I had no money. I was alone, so I decided to go to Memphis, where my uncle Chuck lived, to be accommodated and find a work. It was then 3 years of struggle, doing everything I could to get out of this. Then in 1935, with the arrival of Roosevelt in New Deal to create jobs, a company that's looking for guys to work. The TVA, a company that's managed to use the Tennessee River. The work was quite difficult. We have to build dams with very precise instruction, and the slightest mistake was worth withdrawing from our low salary. But it's also in these years that I met my wife. She was from Memphis. We got to married quickly and had our only child.
I'm always live in Memphis, and from what I remember, my dad was a very busy worker. Whenever he could, he had a screwdriver in his right hand and a plank of food in the left hand, which he almost lost on a lot of occasions. My father was always positive and always smiling, like if the crisis of 29 was changed completely.
Very quickly, we went to war against the Japs and the Bosch. Like any good American, I got involved and I lost my leg in Normandy. I was promoted to colonel. I did talk about my life. I inspired Colonel Sanders, the creator of KFC, is one of my men. I then led a life in the military until I retired in 1973. I then made my dreams come true. Become a bus driver throughout the state of Tennessee.
Me, like my father, I have decided to become a creator of dams in order to perpetuate the family's work. And I'm proud to say that I succeeded like my father has succeeded before.
After the Dust Bowl, Jeffrey left and I didn't want to leave, so he gave me his puppy farm. For 5 years, this house gave nothing. It was an obligation to work a little for everyone. But after that the earth became reusable, so I was able to make this earth work. Today, this exploitation earns me so much that I become a multi-billionaire.
After this interview, we have returned on the land of Jeffrey in Kansas. He hadn't been back since his departure in the 30s.
This was where I built my house at the time. And today they are nothing. It's sad. But I like this business, so that's fine for me. One year of punking can nourish this magnificent nation that is the USA.